All right, we are about 20 or so minutes into the first track practice of the year. Looking pretty good. Should be a good season. I'm gonna go ahead and get changed and get ready to do a little recovery run after my 10 miler yesterday. It was a good run. My hamstring was kind of talking to me today, but as I warmed up, it's kind of loosened up. So I'm optimistic. Be right back. What's up, guys? Practice is over. Pretty good first day. A lot of kids on the team, and I managed to get in 4 miles during practice, which is awesome. Yeah. So I've got about 45 minutes till the Warriors play, and I may or may not stop by the grocery store, but tonight's probably gonna be like a pizza salad night or something easy. But yeah, I don't know what these videos are gonna look like now that the season started, just because I'm not gonna film during practice, and like, I don't know. So I still wanna make daily videos, but who knows what that's gonna turn into, but we'll see. Alrighty. I just got home. $6:38. Oh, you know what I should do? What am I doing over here? Make one of these guys. I'm probably just gonna make a pizza and a bagged salad for dinner. But right now I'm gonna have one of these. And yeah, super exciting. I'm happy that my hamstring feels good, because it didn't feel like it was gonna yesterday, so it's good. I think I'm gonna ice it again tonight, take it easy. I still gotta do my PT, which I'm gonna do right now. I must. So I've been real bad about it. I didn't do it Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And if I wanted to get better, I gotta do it. So, we'll leave that in a sec. Alright, so daily videos are probably going to be a little bit harder during track season, but we're going to keep doing what we can. Yeah, it's Tuesday morning. It's supposed to rain this afternoon. It's supposed to rain like exactly during track practice, so that'll be exciting. I'm trying to get a couple easy miles in. I ran more than I thought I would yesterday, based on how Sunday went, so I guess that's a good thing. Hamstring felt pretty good. Iced it a little more last night. I'm sleeping okay, so it's good. So I think for my car mount, because it's so like wobbly, I don't know what that looks like with the stabilization, but I feel like I could just put a little glue stick in there, just a little, and then maybe it'll clear it right up. Worst case scenario, I just have to clean off glue stick. It's not even crazy glue, but I feel like that would stiffen it up. Yeah, it's beautiful out right now. It's like a wonderful morning. I don't even think it's supposed to get that cold. I think it's probably like mid-50s in rain. So like, I brought my rain jacket and like a quarter zip, half zip thing. That's probably gonna be too much. I think it'll be too warm if I wear all that. Tuesday, 4 days till midwinter break, which is exciting. Although I just realized yesterday that the NBA All-Star break lines up right with my midwinter break, which is kind of annoying because I don't care about the NBA All-Star game or the All-Star break or any of that. I just like to watch the Warriors, and there will be no Warriors games over my midwinter break. But that's all right. I have a 50K in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks and a couple days. So I think I'm gonna try and spend some time out there on the trails just to get my ankles used to it. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna grab some coffee. And then I'm gonna do my job. All right, school's out. We got a little bit of a trickle here. It's not too wet. I'm not sure if it's supposed to get worse or not, but I looked on the weather radar and it'll probably stay pretty consistent for at least the duration of practice. So I still have like maybe about 20 minutes. I'm gonna try and change real quick, see if I can get a couple miles in before. Honestly, if I can get 3 miles in before the kids start, that'd be amazing. But I'd settle for 2. All right. Here we go. Oh, I forgot my camera. I just did a lap and then I was like, wait a second. I'm thinking all these thoughts to myself. When lately, when I'm running, I'm saying them out loud. So, but yeah, I don't know, I was just thinking, today I decided to wear the, the Puma Forever Run Nitros. I think it's the Puma's first Forever Runs. I think it's like their higher cushion stability option. It's got a softer foam on top, inside like a firmer stabilizing carrier foam. It's not like super squishy or soft or anything, but I don't know. The reason I chose it was because I was like looking at all my shoes and I was like, A, which shoes do I want to go nice and slow in? Which is a small percentage. A lot of my shoes are like fast race shoes. I'm like, no, none of these. They don't fit the purpose. So I was like, am I gonna take the GTs out? I'm like, oh, but then they're gonna get all wet and they're gonna take forever to dry. And I was like, well, I could take the Solomons out, but I haven't been liking them that much lately. So I might even try to let those go on the app. I feel like I could get 60 bucks for them. I don't know. If I'm not using them anyway. I do like the way that they look as a casual shoe though, so I could wear them as a casual shoe. And then I just ran in the Neo Vistas yesterday, and I'm trying not to run in the Neo Vistas 2 days in a row, just because that is a really super squishy shoe, and I want to give the foam a little bit of time to rest before I squish on it a bunch. So that's why I settled on the Puma Forever Run Nitros. They're a pretty weird, goofy color, but I was like, you know what? I could soak these through and not even care, like, because I probably won't wear them for a while again anyway, so. Although it is gonna rain tomorrow, so I need to make some choices. But, yeah. Anyway, those are my thoughts on my shoe choice for this rainy Tuesday. Mile 1, 9:25. We'll probably be sticking close to that today. Alright, it's past 4 now, so the high schoolers should be showing up. I'll probably ditch the GoPro till after practice But yeah, I'm like, what am I? Let me see. Oh gosh. Oh no. 1.35 in. Trying to keep the heart rate in the 140s. Nice and easy today. I can feel my lower legs, my ankles, my peroneal tendon, pretty sure, talking to me a little bit. Hamstring's doing great though, so can't complain. All right, put you down for a little bit, see if you can dry out. Hopefully this water isn't messing up the media mod. All right, I had to go back and get the camera. There's 2 hawks on the track. 2 hawks. See if I can get a good angle here. Hold on. Can you see that? All right. Oh, there it goes. Maybe he was afraid of my stick. I want to keep the stick in. All right. We're coming around to the other hawk. Give it just a minute. I won't extend the stick. I don't want to scare him off. Oh, he perched over there. He's way out there. You probably can't see him. But this guy, we're gonna run right under him. I'm not gonna extend the stick because the other one flew away. But like, can you see him? Oh, he's so cool. Heck yeah. Fuck yeah. All right. 2 hawks. Never seen a hawk on the track before. Oof, you probably couldn't hear that very well. I've never seen a hawk on the track before. That's cool. We got blessed today with 2 hawks and a rainbow. And I ran 7 miles, which is 3 more than I thought I would. But tomorrow's gonna be a shorter day because we have our Roadrunner night. So I'll probably cut practice a little early. So, doing good. Tomorrow will be a nice for realsies down day. Good morning. It is Wednesday. It's the 11th. Yes. I've decided that if I'm not going to make coffee at home, and I've decided I'm not going to make coffee at home because it's too loud in the kitchen, the bedroom's right there, I don't want to be waking people up. But I'm going to try and be like, environmentally conscious. So I'm going to use my old hydro flask and I'm going to see if they'll put coffee in there. Can you guys see this? Can you see that bumper sticker? Somebody got a Hawk Tuah bumper sticker. I can't read the light text. That's wild. Anyway. I was all like, oh, if I'm gonna put coffee in the hydro flask, I gotta get like a lid without a straw. And then I came to the realization I can just take the straw out. And it's the same thing. I'm gonna do some testing. I'm gonna see if it leaks. If it leaks, I'll buy a new lid. Because I want to be able to throw this in the backpack and not have to worry about anything. But yeah. 21 and change until school starts? No, until the first bell rings. That should be enough time to get coffee. Cutting it a little close, but it's fine. Everything's fine. All right. It is after school on a Wednesday. I am heading out to the track. It is nice and rainy here in the East Bay. One thing that I wanted to mention is that, like, if you're a parent, you need to know that the way that you raise your kid, and like, The actions you do as a parent raising your kid extend far beyond your own kid's actions. Oh, geez, hold on. Extends far beyond. Oh, geez, hold on. The actions that you do as a parent in raising your kids extend far beyond just your kid. What I mean is, like, a very small percentage of my students are causing problems in the classroom. However, those problems in the classroom are affecting everybody else. So by raising a kid to be kind and nice, respectful, helpful, you're making the lives of everybody that kid encounters better. And I feel like most parents are doing this. Unfortunately, just most. Alright, sent all the kids, or at least the kids that showed up, out on their run. And now I have the whole track to myself. So that's fun. Plan for today is to run maybe a couple miles backwards on the track, because I did 7 on the right, I guess the right direction of the track. So I'm gonna do a couple and like unwind. But yeah, what time is it? Oh gosh, oh shoot, nope, I don't want that. 3:43. I'll probably get like 2 miles or something. And then I'll change socks, change shoes, dry off. It shouldn't rain much more, so I'm not super worried. And then we have Roadrunner night tonight. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention, yesterday after practice, I had like the weirdest thing happen. So I don't know if you're familiar with something called Raynaud's syndrome or Raynaud's phenomenon, but I looked it up before, because like I always get cold. I feel like I'm just not very good in the cold. I feel like my hands get really cold. I'm always wearing gloves, even if it's only slightly cold. Like, it's in the 50s right now, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna wear some gloves. But like, so Raynaud's phenomenon is basically when like in your fingertips or in your fingers, and I guess sometimes your feet and toes, when teeny tiny little arteries spasm and then like completely block the blood flow. They like swell and block the blood flow. So what happened to me yesterday, like for realsies, the first time. Like after practice, I went to my classroom to put dry socks and shoes on, and like my fingertip felt weird. So like I looked at it and it was just like white, like white. Like there was no blood in my fingertip at all. And it felt like, you know, when like your arm falls asleep and like it, like you can like poke stuff and you can feel through like your arm or your hand or whatever that there is a finger there, but I was getting no sensation on the actual tip. It was so strange, and I was kind of freaking out a little bit because it stuck around for a while. I want to say almost a half hour, but I ended up taking a picture. I'm gonna post that now so you can see it. And like, I sent that picture to my doctor and I was like, yo, I think I have Raynaud's or something. And yeah, it was interesting. He actually got back to me right away and was like, it's fine as long as it doesn't last longer than like 30 or 45 minutes. And I feel like it did last 30 minutes, but like it didn't have any other accompanying symptoms. So, and then it went away. So Anyway, but yeah, it was weird. What was I gonna say? Something about the Reynolds. Okay. Oh man, these kids are destroying my brain. But yeah, I don't know, super weird. I lost my train of thought. Maybe I'll get it back, maybe I won't. I don't know if you can see, is it blurry? Where am I aiming? Hold on. Where is it? The hawk's back. Oh man, it's on top of that yellow post right in the middle. I'm gonna run over there. Anyway, it was kind of scary, the Reynolds thing. And like, I can feel the tip of my pointer finger, the same one, it was just this pointer finger. It's like, it almost has that numb sensation. In fact, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put you right there. I'm gonna look, now, see, nice and pink. But I don't want it to happen again. It was so weird, just the first time it ever happening. I'm almost 35, and I've always been affected by the cold. Oh man, did the hawk fly away? The hawk flew away. Dang it. I maybe even flew away before I was even on camera. Anyway, I'm gonna look for it. See, he was right up on this yellow post right there. He's around here somewhere. I know he is. Mile 1, 10:03. Now that is recovery. I think what I'm gonna do for these videos, like, as soon as coaching started, the daily video is like, I think that's a little much to ask. Between working, coaching, and trying to have my own life, even though I guess this is part of that. So I think I'm gonna try and do like a weekly recap, maybe on a Saturday. I'll try that this week, see how that goes. I mean, even when we have Saturday meets, that might even be hard. But then maybe I'll try to keep my Sunday long run as its own video. I feel like that's feasible. Oh man, I gotta use the bathroom. That's better. I just brought my hydro flask to Pete's today, and it's a 24 ouncer, which isn't like the biggest one or anything, but they filled that to the brim. And 24 ounces of dark roast is too many ounces of dark roast. I was feeling weird today, but I feel like my body's kind of reaching some sort of equilibrium now. But yeah, it was a weird morning. It was great for like an hour. It was awesome. And then after that, I was like, oh, I don't want to do that again. Yeah. I think I see the hawk. I've been looking up to see where it's perching. And it's not perching, it's on the grass. It's right over here. It's by the softball field fence. Right on the other side. Can you see it? Look. It's like straight out there. If I can hold this still. Oh man. It's so cool. Hawk. Hi. I'm gonna attempt another hawk drive-by. I'm wondering if it doesn't like my shirt. Alright, here we go. You guys see it up there? I'm gonna get close. It's okay, buddy. You're so pretty. I'm on the other side of the fence. You're okay. Here we go. Look at you. I wonder if I can zoom in on the editing. It is in 4K. Oh, there he goes. Where are you going? You like that tree over there? Oh, I knew you would. All right. Keep that in mind. Oh, so cool. It is Thursday morning, almost 10 o'clock, and I'm finally gonna do it. It's nice out. I'm gonna ride the motorcycle. Should be fun. All right. On our way to work. Should be a good day today. I hope this mic's plugged in all the way. It'd be a shame if it wasn't. Yeah, it looks like we're recording. That's good. Gonna head over, get some coffee. I gotta tell them not to fill that hydro flask though. I was feeling weird yesterday. And it's already later in the day. It's already later in the day. I don't need to be slamming so much caffeine. Come on, can anybody go? The guy who didn't even press the buttons going. The rest of it. Oh, you're turning now. Oh my jeez. I'm not even close to late to work. But if we keep acting like this out here, I'm not gonna make it. I will say the backpack with the crate is a little, I feel a little cramped up here. I can't sit back as far as I want to. But it's not that bad. And this is why I love the motorcycle. Just gotta set the example for the cars behind you. It's a lovely day. It's a little brisk, but not too bad. I will say, for my birthday, I want one of those motorcycle flannels. The like slide resistant flannels that you can put in the armor. Cause that would like, I love my mesh motorcycle jacket. I'm wearing it underneath my Fjallraven now. But I feel like a padded flannel, I could just wear that as my jacket for the day, and then I wouldn't have to like layer so much, because I feel like I need the Fjallraven because the mesh is just a little too chilly, especially while riding. But I want the protection, and the Fjallraven, while a nice jacket, isn't rated for sliding on the pavement at 50 miles an hour. And I like the idea of padding too. But yeah, the one I'm looking at is like 200 bucks. It's a black and yellow flannel like jacket. Matches the motorcycle. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Another nice thing about the motorcycle is that I can park wherever the heck I want. However the heck I want. No one's gonna do anything about it. Oh yeah, I forgot it's there. They filled it up all the way again, which is very kind of them. I will not be finishing this entire 24 ounces of dark roast again. One thing I noticed with the reusable bottle, I did rinse it out, but it did have kind of a funky smell, but I was already at the front of the line and I just handed it to him and he filled it up. So if I get sick, then that's why, because something was gross in the bottle. And the only thing that would be like the dairy that was just left out in room temperature all day. But I did rinse it out. But there was some liquid in there. I don't know. I hope I don't. I hope there's no poop on the floor. That would be a bummer. Roadrunner night was a success, I think. I mean, I feel like we should push it back next year because I didn't realize that Roadrunner had track and field spikes. They just don't keep them on display, which is odd to me this time of year. But knowing that kids can go in and try on spikes, that's a game changer because you want spikes to fit right. You don't want spikes to be too loose. If anything, you want them to be a little too tight. Not like crazy tight, but like you want them to fit. Like a performance fit, not like a training fit. But if we push it back maybe a week before our first meet might be a good idea, because any newbie who doesn't have spikes can go in and get fitted for spikes. And then we might have a little bit of a higher turnout. Because I would like Roadrunner to keep doing this with us. Because A, it's good for the kids, and B, you know, I got some shoes. I got some shoes, and I'm gonna run in them today, and it's gonna be pretty nice. I'm pretty excited about it. So, yeah, I actually talked to the Roadrunner people yesterday about possibly picking up like some part-time work over summer just to do something. And like the people that work there seemed stoked on the idea, but they said that management probably wouldn't love that. Oh, this is funny. Watch this. Here's my new parking spot. Hilarious. Oop. Ha! We don't want to release the clutch like that. Let's throw you in neutral. Yeah, you're in neutral. Alright, I just stalled it out. That's fine. Look at my lovely little spot. All right, time for work. It is after school on Thursday. Only one more day until midwinter break, and I got so lucky as to arrange a parent-teacher conference right after school tomorrow, Friday, the Friday before midwinter break. It is a much-needed conference, so I'm very thankful that we are finally getting it done. It's just, Fridays are always brutal. I feel like this one's gonna be exceptional. So only one more day, but it's gonna be one of those days. Go to bed early. I'm gonna make soup tonight. Maybe I'll make a dedicated soup video. I should do that. I'm gonna make a roasted garlic and tomato soup. I'm roasting the tomato with the garlic. Oh, and there's gonna be bacon, because bacon was on sale for like $4 a pound. So I jumped on that. But yeah, today's gonna be the first run in the Vomero Pluses, which, to be fair, it's not going to be my first run in the Vomero Pluses, but it'll be the first run in these Vomero Pluses. So I'm getting a good little, I know that's real close, but like, oh, and you're creeping. Okay. Vomero Plus, it's got blue. Decided to match. I think it's pretty close. I mean, not really, but it's blue, blue, and blue. So like, I'm matching the way that I match. But yeah, so should be pretty chill. Ooh, I got my blue sunglasses. All right, I'm gonna try, and I don't know, if I can get 5 today, I am big chillin'. 3 yesterday was pretty chill. All right, let's do it. Look at that. Well, it's a beautiful day. All right, let's do a little fit and feel. So like big toes there. So on the left, which is on the left, I've got about a thumb. My right, I feel like I've got maybe just a little less. They definitely feel a little bit more snug than the 10s, which makes sense because they're a 9.5. But yeah, the 10s felt great out of the box, but then felt sloppier as time goes on. So I think as I break these in, they'll start to feel a little looser, or a little, I don't know, a little better. But I mean, they don't feel bad at all. Let's see if I can get a good little thumbnail, even though I don't even think this is going to be its own dedicated video. I think maybe tomorrow night I might try and edit this week's footage and then do like a Saturday on its own and then a Sunday on its own. One sec. I don't even remember what my first mile is, but I'm at 1.47 at 12.5. So, I don't know, math. Mile 2, 8:01. But that was a lot of downhill. I pretty much just hit the flat. So, hopefully slow down from there. I just really like this house. I think it's cool. It's probably so expensive. Mile 3, 8:03. And from here on out, the mile splits aren't really gonna matter because I'm gonna be like starting and stopping and coaching for the next 2 hours. But when I am running, I am gonna keep recording. Build this mileage. What's up, guys? It just feels like there's so much going on all the time. I'm a little disappointed. I was super excited to run in those brand new shoes. I'll go get them. I have a package delivered. Someone delivered a package just now. They heard me talking to myself. Maybe they thought I was talking to someone. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the shoes. These brand new shoes. I put less than 5.5 miles on them today, and immediately, well, not immediately, but pretty quickly into the run, my toes, my big toes, which never are the area that rub, were rubbing super hard. And I started to, towards the end, like right around mile 5 or so, I started to experience the same, like, Achilles pinching sensation. And I think it's the high drop plus the soft foam. And I just don't think it works for me. I think because I had a 10 before, and then I thought they were too big, and that's why they weren't working. So I got a 9.5. And now they feel too small and they're not working. And they don't make a 9 3/4. So I'm a little bummed out about it. And like the other weird thing is, like, I got these shoes for free, which is good. But now I feel super awkward if I might go in tomorrow. I was gonna go in like right now, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna make dinner. I have other stuff that I wanna do. It's not that serious. But like, I wanna go in and just be like, hey, I know I got these for free, but like, can I get something else? Which, if they say no, I'm like, yeah, of course, it's a free shoe, and like, I'll maybe like trade. Maybe I'll list it on the app. See if I can trade it. See if somebody has like a nice trade for me, because that would be pretty cool. I just feel like I want a little bit of a cushy. I want a cushy trainer. I want something that I can take out. It's not going to be too harsh on my foot. That I can, but I could go out and do like, I don't know, up to 10 miles, which doesn't seem crazy. I'm not looking for something like super high mileage, but like, I wanted to get these to 6 today, and at 5.5, I was just like, no. So that's disappointing. But I guess in a way I feel like my initial impression of a shoe for me, I can trust it more, just because I thought it was a sizing issue, but no, it was a shoe. It was just the shoe. It was like just the way that the shoe is. It's also funny too, because this is like the highest. There's like the Evo SL, which is like the highest rated, or like, I don't know, like the most popular shoe. Evo SL is probably the most popular. This was probably the second most popular shoe, and I just can't get along with it. It's odd. I'm making soup. I'm gonna roast some stuff. Speaking of which, I'm gonna roast the tomato, the onion, and the garlic. I'm gonna roast a bunch of garlic. Like, a bunch of garlic. And then I'm gonna cook some bacon in the oven at the same time. So it's gonna be like a bacon, roasted garlic, roasted tomato, roasted onion, tomato soup, and I'm gonna make it creamy with an avocado. I had that wild hair idea this morning, so I'm excited about that. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm gonna chop these up, shove them in there, and get back to you at some point. All right, not much really has changed in the cooking process, but I'm just sitting here in silence having all these thoughts to myself, and I'm like, I could say these out loud. Where do I begin? So the way that I'm editing this this week's footage, because I'm not doing the daily thing, just because I'm tired. I want to make dinner. I gotta get up early. I'll sit and edit all this maybe tomorrow, or even if I'm feeling lazy, maybe even Saturday. But I still want to record every day. I feel like that's important. And then I'll make like a longer video, which this is probably like the 17th time I've explained this to you on camera, because I'm probably doing it every single day, maybe a few times a day. Anyway, I'm very well aware that this is not the video format that's gonna like draw clicks, but it really isn't for that anyway, at least not this one. I feel like this is, especially like the way that I'm editing it this week, this is really just like a public video journal. Like, it's just me talking about whatever I'm doing, which is great. That's what I want it to be. I will make videos that I'm gonna try and like push for clicks and views and whatnot, and then I'll also make these ones, which are whatever. So far with the cooking, I have undressed my garlic. I put a lot of them in there, but when you roast it, it's gonna like, I don't know. I want it to be very garlicky. It's gonna be good. Let's see, I feel like I have another thought. I feel like every now and then I have some thoughts. Oh gosh. That wasn't even the thought that I was having when I was like, I better turn the camera back on, because then I can start talking about it. And then I was like, well, I might as well start with the first thought that I was thinking about when I wasn't on camera, and then I'll get to the thought that I was thinking about right when I wanted to turn the camera on. But alas, I have forgotten. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll come back to me. What's up, guys? It's Friday. School starts in 30 minutes. The first bell rings in 25 minutes. It's plenty of time. It's so weird. How waking up an hour earlier feels like you're waking up like 2 hours earlier. Today's Friday. School ends at 2:20. Which is wild, but then I get to have that meeting. Track starts at 3:20-ish. Hopefully I should be done with my run and everything. I don't know, by 5:30. Nice. So the Vomeros that didn't work, the ones that I was talking about yesterday, I actually listed them on the app, but for trade only. Like, I'm not trying to sell them. And somebody reached out and well, actually a couple of people reached out and offered some shoes, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and trade for a pair of Puma, and I know Puma Mag Max 2s, which is like a firmer foam. But I think the firmer foams are better. I think I'm learning this about myself. The soft squishy foams, I think they don't work for me very well. So I'm excited to try it out. I feel like it's an opportunity to try a shoe that I wouldn't buy otherwise. So why not? So I should be able to get those in the mail today too. So that'll be cool. All right, I'm not doing the hydro flask for coffee just because I don't think I rinsed it all the way yesterday. I already mentioned this earlier, but I think I drank some, I don't know, I just feel like it was gross. I feel like the half and half wasn't all washed out and it had kind of a funky smell, and then I handed it to the person and then they just filled it up and I was like, all right. And then my gut was just a little unhappy for a couple hours, but then it went away and I felt fine, so it wasn't that bad. But I'm just gonna get a regular old cup of coffee. I'll probably see you after school. This is crazy. Look. I have no signal. How do I have no bars? I'm in the middle of Berkeley, California. I'm in the East Bay. This is like one of the most densely populated parts of the state. Maybe of the country. And I got, I got 1 bar. It's wild. Oh gosh. I dropped the shoes off at UPS, and then I got some Dijon mustard to put on a school sandwich. They don't have any sandwiches, so I got a bean and cheese burrito with taco sauce. I'm so tired. I have 5 more minutes. 4.5 more minutes. Oh no. 5.5 more minutes. 5.5 more minutes of silence. See you guys after school. The after school meeting, the after school conference is over. I have decided that instead of going for a run, I'm gonna go home and take a nap. Because I'm tired. Because I'm tired. I could run, but I could also get a good night's sleep and then do an easy run tomorrow and then do my planned long run on Sunday. But to be fair, I could actually do my planned long run any day. Because it's gonna be break. I'm technically on break. See, here's the thing that's so wild about my Fridays. Like, I'm technically, I mean, I am gonna grade a couple things, not at school, at home, but technically I'm on break, and like, to celebrate, I'm gonna take a nap. That's how tired I am. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I'll probably go meet Callie somewhere. I feel like that would be nice. But like, tomorrow's Saturday and I'm like, I'm ready to go to bed early. That's how it is out here. All right. I don't think I'm gonna be cooking anything fancy tonight. And my soup video really fell off. You got to see like the very beginning of it. And then I just wanted to eat and go to bed. Such is life. All right. See you later. Good morning. Well, technically not morning anymore. It's 12:11. But I'm gonna try and eke out a 3-mile easy run this Saturday today. Oh, are these the right size? But before I do that, I'm gonna try and change my windshield wipers. They're not the right size. Of course they're not the right size. Amazon would lie to me. I was gonna try and change my windshield wipers. I think I'm gonna try and see if I can put these on anyway. Cause like, maybe these ones are wrong. Okay. This is frustrating. How do these go? Oh, I think that goes like this. Okay. Aha. No? Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, it looks like it fits. There's no cover like this one has. This one has a cover thing, and that one just kind of slid in there, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep these just in case. But yeah, if these don't work, that's gonna be really fucking, I mean, really stupid. Alright, you guys get to see me again. How's that angle? Probably not great. Keep these just in case. Seems like they should work. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. This is exposed, but whatever. Alright, I'm gonna throw these guys up by the front door, and then we're gonna go on this run. After the run, I have a hike. I think I'm gonna make the hike its own video. I think that's the plan for today. My goal today is gonna be, well, it's Valentine's Day, so do all the Valentine's Day stuff. And my secondary goal is going to be to maybe upload all the videos. We'll see. Alright, here we go. I am a bit bummed still that the Vomero Plus just doesn't work for me. It's like the most beloved shoe of the year so far. Or last year or whatever. Of the last year. It's like the Vomero Plus and the Evo SL. And it just didn't work for me. Today I'm running in Neo Vista 2s. I do love this shoe. I'm pretty happy having not ran yesterday. I was just so tired. Fridays are just so tiring. Then I had that parent-teacher conference right after school on a Friday, the day of break starting. Oh man, it was a lot. But I napped for like a little over an hour, which was amazing. Had some leftovers for dinner. Some leftover soup. It was wonderful. And then watched a couple episodes of Firefly. It was great. I slept really well, I think. Super hydrated. Drank a lot of water. So, feeling pretty good today. Mile 1, 8:16. I'm basically just doing a 3-mile triangle. So I just turned. Now I'm going down Hopkins. Mile 2, 7:40. Although it was a lot of downhill on Hopkins, but I'm gonna try and reel it in to finish smooth. These Neo Vistas, man, they're comfy, but they can cruise. Not super fast, but like, it felt pretty good. One thing I found with the Neo Vista 2s and the booty style upper is that the less I overthink the upper, the more it works for me. So it's been going pretty good. So we're gonna go on a hike pretty much right when I get back. And I'm gonna log it as a hike, but I'm gonna count the mileage. I think that's fair, especially if it's gonna be a lot of vert. So I'm counting it. Almost done. Yeah, I'm bummed that the Vomero Pluses didn't work out, but I ended up trading someone on the app. I shipped them the Vomero Pluses, and they're gonna ship me the Puma Mag Max 2s, which I think I'm gonna enjoy. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I've been kind of thinking upcoming shoe releases and what I'm gonna want to try, and I'm definitely gonna want to try the Super Blessed 3s. Yeah, the 3s, and those I think come out like March 1st, although it's okay because all the launch colors are so ugly, but I know that a pink and purple one's coming soon, so I'm just gonna hold out. Once the pink ones drop, I'll snag those. And as far as trail goes, the Zagama All Conditions Gear ACG, that drops June. I'll probably end up picking that up for the summer. Otherwise, I don't really know. I might just see if I can get some used stuff on the app, maybe trade some stuff. But yeah, I will say, I was just thinking, these Neo Vista 2s are very quickly becoming my favorite shoe to run in right now. They're wonderful. Oh yeah, on Hopkins I saw one of my former athletes. She's in college now. She was walking with her sister, so it was nice to wave. So that's always nice, just like seeing people in the community. I feel like Berkeley's densely populated, but it's a small town. All right, almost there. Mile 3, 8:04, and that's it for the run.
So there's a video with my feet just.
You're like that extra that got in the scene that wasn't supposed to be there. like.
We went on a hike in Monterey the day after the aquarium.
Time for a hike.
And I was a little.
We just hit the incline, and I've left them behind. Okay. You can see them down there. They're coming. Oh. tracks. Do you guys know that there was deer out here?
Yes.
I did. It should be like a full loop. I don't think we're doubling back at all.
Yeah, that's what he was asking. He was
Yeah.
wondering if it's a loop, and I was like, I mean, we're probably coming that way. I think.
No.
No.
We're gonna go that way. And then
We come back by like that first parking lot, like where the bathroom is.
yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good. What?
Yeah, the zip
Is it a zip line? I don't think so.
It seems like a bad idea.
I don't think that's a zip line.
No.
We should try it. We're gonna be over there.
I'll go the long way. Oh, rocks. This is the trail gets
You probably could zip line. That might be what this is.
I think it is. For the park rangers.
Well, no, maybe it's to pulley materials.
It
up there.
yeah, I mean yeah, probably. You're probably
Not
right.
for people, for stuff.
Yeah, for
Yeah, it's
stuff.
cargo.
Like these rocks.
Oh.
Yeah, rocks.
I want to go on that side, but I should probably go on this side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder how they even
Ooh,
get the rope
listen.
to, like,
Shh.
Ooh, what? Oh. That's cool.
straight metal cable, huh?
Cool. All right, who wants to?
How bad?
Totally fine. Next time, if it compels you, it won't be weird for me.
Okay, next time I'll bring you an egg.
She's gonna bring me an egg. Next time.
Oh. Well, this answers some of our questions.
I like it. Pretty nice.
Pretty cool.
Seems like everything works. That's good.
Another plaque over there.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Smaller.
Oh, I guess we'll be here for a while.
1, 2, 3.
Look at the woods. Oh, there's
there's 4.
there's so
Oh,
many.
there's all the
Oh
plaques.
no!
A whole plaque.
We're
thing.
gonna be here all day.
There might be maybe a plaque for each one of these names.
Let's see, I wonder-
Pope,
Oh, is each of these a tree for that person?
Bob Hope. Where's the
This one says dedicated to
Jimmy
Paul
Carter's
Hope.
on there?
Mother
I like how Mother Teresa is right next to George H.W. Bush.
Between George Bush and Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
Greta's on there.
Angela Merkel. Ooh.
Yeah.
I like how Malala's is shared.
Yeah.
The Dalai, his holy list is Malala. Nelson Mandela.
Fauci is on there. I actually, it's probably been a while since I've looked at this. These newer ones weren't there last time I was up here. Yeah, that's.
It's so beautiful green. Look at just the lushness of it. You know?
Yeah. It's so green and like, yeah, just remote. I feel like woodland, like
It's
elves
some
are gonna come
Lord
out
of the
from
Ring
the trees.
shit. You know what I mean? Like you just want to.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
lay
Yeah.
back and like, oh, the Shire.
The view? load of this white tree.
Right? Look at these flowers.
It's winter. You're not supposed to be pretty right now.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
I like that. It looks like hummingbirds would like them. Like they stick their nose in
I like
those.
their little needle.
Yeah.
Don't get too close now.
I don't think this is focusing at all.
Poison oak along this stretch.
Yeah, look how tiny that one is.
Oh, yeah. Not today, oak.
This is the fancy bird. This is the fancy bird.
Yeah.
I feel like we would have gotten back to like an hour ago to go down, but she would have made.
It's a good looking cow. Oh, there's another cow. Pretty cows. Pretty cows. Look at that guy go.
Cluck, cluck. Ooh, the black one's amazing looking. Holy moly. The cover on that. Hi, Goose. Mommy Goose.
Look, this is goose egg.
Pretty.
I think this is
I wanna see how much. I wonder how much it hurts to get bit.
Probably.
Just a little bit.
Probably. Oh yeah, look at that.
You got eggs over there? Oh yeah, we got eggs.
He's over.
And she does not give a fuck.
Look at his nose.
I like the other pig that you can barely see. You're like, oh, that's its head.
Yeah, this is the ear. It's a big
Just
old
a
ear.
chunky everything on that thing.
Yeah.